The complaints were many. Washington voters did not like having to choose a party to vote in the primary. Tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court has stepped in and sided with so many of you who didn't want to declare party allegiance. Thanks for joining us. By a ruling of 7-2, the court today threw out Washington's Pick a Party primary.
That means the next time you vote in a primary, you won't have to choose Democrat or Republican. KXLY4's Karina Shagren is here with Make It Count election coverage tonight. Karina, this means we're back to step one?
Well, this new system is a little different. Prior to the Pick a Party primary, Washington actually had what's called a blanket primary, where the top vote getter from each political party moved on to the general election. So you still had a Republican and a Democrat in the general election. Now, Washington will hold what's called a top two primary, which means the two candidates who get the most votes in the primary, despite their party, will move on. We could see two Republicans, possibly two Democrats, or one of each in the general election. For many voters, this is the system they've been waiting years for. Come through some of the ballot envelopes from our most recent presidential primary.
We receive a lot of love letters about how bad these primaries are.
And you'll quickly see how many voters dislike the state's pick-a-party system. One person wrote, "I have the right to vote for who I want to, no matter what party they belong to. That's our constitutional right."
We've received so many notes over the years that I can't even pick my favorite note because they're all pretty much in the same vein of, you're taking away my rights, I want to vote for who I want to vote for.
Outrage over the current system led to a battle in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. Washington's Secretary of State fought to get rid of the pick-a-party system, and today he won.
This is a great day for
Sam Reed says since voters overwhelmingly supported an initiative for a top two primary in 2004, then that's what voters should get. Political parties fought it, fearing voters will switch sides and help choose candidates from the opposing party.
And I think Justice Clarence Thomas, in his decision, which he wrote for the majority, said it well when he stated it is the will of the people.
And while Reed says the new system is cut and dry, political parties say otherwise. In a statement today, the Washington State Democrats said, "We are disappointed that the court appears to have made elections more complicated in Washington State. If so, voters won't be afraid to let election officials know."
I think there will be a lot of very happy voters in the state of Washington. This has always been a very independent state.
And the new top two primary will begin this August. Again, no ballots to pick, no oath to take, which means no information passed along to political parties. I did speak with the chair of the state's Republican Party, though, late this afternoon. He says he's disappointed with the ruling and added that it's written fairly loosely, which means the state's primary could end up back in court. Reporting live, Karina Shagren, KXLY4.